So today is the beginning of something new. You may have noticed that as you get older, you may have to start over many more times than you ever expected, whether that be in relationship, in your career, in the country where you live, your friend circles. And I know this because I have so many times. I've moved country and started over in my career at the age of 30, and I did the exact same thing again last year at the age of 38. And now at almost 40, I am starting over again in my relationship. So I have definitely been there. I had started over, reinvented myself, and reset my life more than once. So if you're at the moment feeling like something is off, if you feel stuck, and as the new year is approaching, you feel like you need a good life reset and you want to hear and experience from someone who's done it multiple times, then this video is for you. The one thing I learned after starting over, reinventing myself, or glowing up multiple times is that not every time that you feel stuck, you are going to need a full-on reinvention. And the main difference comes down to how you're actually feeling right now. Are you feeling content with your life, or are you feeling a little bit complacent? Being content means your life is mostly working. You're grateful for the life that you have. You don't hate it. You're not unhappy, but maybe you feel a little bit bored or uninspired. And if you're largely content, then you don't really need a full-on big reinvention. And what you need instead is some refinement, a glow up or a small reset. A glow up means you're tightening things up a little bit. You're refining your life. You're raising your standard a little bit. You're being more intentional with your time, your habit, and your energy so that you feel a little bit more aligned with yourself again. This year, as I'm entering 2026, I am actually focusing more on resetting my life, just refinement and not a full-on reinvention, because I had done that before in the past. But being complacent is a completely different story, and I had been in that place before, and that's why there was a birth of this channel. It is when you're not happy, but then you're not unhappy enough to make the change. It is when you stay where you are because it feels familiar, it feels safe. From the outside looking in, things may look fine, but then you feel disconnected, flat, or stuck. And if you're being in a place where you are feeling complacent, watching another productivity hacks video on YouTube or buying a new planner won't fix you. What you are going to need is a bigger reset or a full-on reinvention. You're going to need to restart some part of your life or your entire life and bring that into a new chapter. And this is a real question that I want you to ask yourself before you progress further in the video. Are you being content with your life right now, or are you actually being complacent? Because the answer actually matters. One of the tools that can help you determine whether you're being content or complacent is doing a life audit, which is something that I covered in the previous video. I actually did my own life audit, and excuse some writing on there because I was just testing my new pens. But life audits is when you're rating how happy you are with certain areas in life. And if there are areas where you're right around like a 4 or 5, so you're pretty content with that area in life, that means that all you need is most likely just a little reset, a little glow up. But if there are some areas in life where you're dipping down to like a 1 or 2, meaning you're really unhappy, but you've been avoiding the change, you haven't really thought about the change because it's just too much, then that is probably an area in life where you may need a full reinvention. So I will leave the template for the life audit down in the description for you to download. And if you decide that you actually have been complacent and what you need is a full-on reinvention, this is the framework that I usually use every time that I needed to start over, every time that I needed a new chapter, every time that I needed a reinvention. And the reason why you need a framework is because when it comes to a big change like that, you need a structure. And the first step is really getting clear on your goals, which starts with a full honesty about yourself. You need to define 3 things. First is who you are right now as a person. Second, who you want to be as a person in the future. And third, where you want to be, where you want your life to go. And I really do want you to spend a lot of time thinking about this, thinking about who you are as a person right now, not who you were 5 years ago, and who you really want to be, not who other people, the society, want you to be. You really need to get honest with yourself. As I always say, the most important relationship is the relationship with yourself, and therefore take care of yourself first. When I was in this journey of reinvention 3 years ago, when it came to my fitness journey, I was the kind of person that I didn't like going to the gym. I didn't like working out. I didn't even want to step out of the house because it was cold. I felt demotivated. I always had a perfect workout plan, but I never stuck to it. And when I did this exercise, I said to myself, the person that I want to be is the person that eager to go to the gym, stick to the plan, because I know that if I feel physically strong, it will also impact my moods, my emotion, and I will be emotionally stronger, and I can show up as my best self to other people. And that's how I wanted my life to be, and that's who I wanted to be 3 years ago when I started my fitness reinvention. And here I am today, being the exact person that I said I wanted to be. And the same goes with when I quit my 9-to-5 job. I was really honest with myself, and who I wanted to be at the time was the person that enjoy going to work, enjoy what she does. I wanted to be a person that have a lot of flexibility with my time, control of my time. And I wanted to be a woman that has a big impact in whatever I do for work. And here I am again today, being exact same person that I said I wanted to be. So get really clear on the person that you want to be in the future. Once you've done that exercise, you start to see the gap between who you are right now and who you want to be. And those gaps will become your goals. They are not random goals, but they are the goals that will get you closer to the life that you want. I hate to say this because everyone is aware, but we all have 24 hours in the day. But what you may not be aware is when it comes to full reinvention, it is not about just adding onto your plate, but it is also about subtracting, due to that very fact that we all have 24 hours in a day and we just can't fit everything in those hours. Reinvention means you're focusing on yourself, you're working on yourself, and therefore you have to be very intentional with your time. When it comes to time and spending your time intentionally, I would highly recommend you to do a time audit. We all have 168 hours a week. How are you spending this 168 hours? How many hours go to sleeping, commuting, eating, spending time with friends, spending time with family, on your phone? If you spot that you're spending a lot of time on something that is irrelevant or not helpful to the direction that you are heading, then it is time to either reduce the time spent or remove it completely so that you have more time on your plate to focus on reinventing yourself to the life that you want to live. When I was on my fitness reinvention journey, I really had to cut down a lot on socializing that involves a lot of alcohol, because not only that, I would spend that night drinking, the next day I would feel terrible, then I wouldn't want to do anything, I wouldn't want to eat healthy, I wouldn't want to go to the gym, and that would drag on for actually a couple of days after. So I knew that my time spent on those activities had to be removed or significantly reduced in order for me to achieve my body goal. And whether you are doing a full-on reinvention or just a small life reset or glow up, the next part matters and is important for both, because you can change your goals all you want, but if your habits, your routines, your environment is not supporting your goals or the person who you want to become, you will eventually fall back into the old patterns and your old self. You need to set realistic habits and routine in order to help you get closer to your goals, because motivations do come and go, but habits and routines is what is going to be a good foundation to bring you closer to who you want to be. So think about what your day or week is meant to look like as someone living that life already. Not in a perfect case scenario, but a realistic and achievable scenario. And if all you need is just a little glow up or a little reset, These can be so very simple. Personally, as someone who's done this sort of like reset many times, there are a handful of things that small changes in these areas will help you feeling massively better about your life. And the first is move your body a little bit more. Second, eat better. Again, not perfect, but just better. Third, reduce your screen time. And fourth, declutter your space, either physical space, mental space, or digital space. If all you need is just a little reset, then these simple things, doing them every day, focusing on consistency, these things will help glowing up your life massively. Regardless whether your goal is a small reset or a big reinvention, accountability plays a very important part, and therefore you need to track and measure your progress. If you already have a goal setting and goal tracking system that's working for you, then use that, because the best tracking system is the one that you actually can stick to. But if you don't, I actually talked about my goal setting system and my actual goals for first quarter 2026, which is learning Spanish, doing unassisted pull-up, and improve my finances. So if you need some inspiration on goal setting system or tracking system or the actual goals or plans for the year, then check out my previous video. Personally, I track my goals digitally and physically. I have a Notion page where I plan all my goals, weekly and daily actions, and I track them on Notion. But I also put all these goals on the wall as well, so I can see them, because I believe that out of sight, out of mind. And the same thing goes with all my habits and my routine. I'm tracking them offline. I know a lot of people use habit tracking app on the phone, but as a person who owns 3 businesses, I monitor multiple emails on a daily basis. I am very bombarded with notifications. I probably get maybe like 50 of them a day. So I opt for something simpler to track all my daily routines. For example, my skincare, what I need to eat, my supplements, my workouts, and my reading. But whether you're choosing a small reset or a full reinvention, it is important to remember that progress comes from clarity and consistency, not perfection. And therefore, when I track my progress, I usually aim for anything between 70% or 80%, because life is bound to brings you a lot of surprises. Some days will not go the way that you expected. I feel like when we live so rigidly, which is something I had done before, it leads to the feeling of overwhelming frustration, and actually it can have a negative impact to your mental health rather than progressing into a positive place. So if you're feeling behind, or if you feel like you should have accomplished this by now and you haven't, know that wherever you are right now, let this video be a permission for you to start again. As someone who's done it multiple times in all areas of life, it is never really too late to start over and be the person that you always wanted to be. If this video has helped you, let me know down in the comments if you are working on resetting your life or a reinvention. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye.